the producer for Doctor Two, Richie Palmer, one of the producers, I should say.
For Doctor Two?
Dr. Toot?
Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem Band?
This.
The Geekery
Update with
Alan?
Ryan. The Geekery Update.
The Geekery Update?
The Geekery Update.
The Geekery Update?
The Geekery Update. Oh no, they're great.
Oh, they're great.
What?
What?
Doctor Strange 2, I think, is what you were saying. Right?
Yes.
Did I not say it right?
You
Dr.
said
Toot.
Doctor Two.
Listen, man, I understood what you were saying, and I was going to let it slide. I'm just saying.
You real MVP. You're like, Brian's crazy, so that's probably just normal with Doctor 2. Doctor Strange 2 producer Richie Palmer hints that the Patrick Stewart we see in this new Doctor Strange film might be a variant. He said, and I quote, "There are infinite versions of these characters, and just because you may have heard something familiar doesn't mean it's someone you have seen before."
Well, I heard some while back that, and it was just rumor or speculation, that this would be the Professor X from the X-Men 97 cartoon coming out.
That's been speculated for show.
I don't see why, though.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, why go with Patrick Stewart if it's going to be that Professor X?
Right. I mean, you might as well get that voice actor,
Right.
whoever that was.
My
Nice
guess,
person, Nick.
my guess is it made me think that this might be, and there's a reason I think this beyond this quote, but I won't go into that. Wink face. I think this might be the most powerful Charles Xavier of any universe, and that's why he is part of this team as the variant of him.
Okay.
And their variant is part of, whether it be the Illuminati or some other team that they use. There's got to be a reason that they have this particular one of all the universes they could have pulled from.
Well, I've heard other speculations. Like one speculation was this is the Xavier from the Days of Future Past, the dystopian future, from that timeline. I've also heard.
I like Nick, or I liked your cat.
Yeah, so he's got a nice cat there.
Just one of my three.
But I also heard, and this might just been somebody's comment, whatever, just their theory. But this would be the Xavier from X-Men 3, where in the post-credit scene, like, you know, X-Men 3, he died. I know some of you like to erase that movie from your memory. But he died, and then in the post-credit scene, like, he transferred his consciousness to his twin brother, who was laying in a hospital bed. And so that would be the one in Dr. Tooth.
Dr. Tooth.
Dr. Tooth.
Doctor 2.
Yeah.
So I think that the Days of Future Past thing makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
So you consider the multiverse aspect of it, like Days of Future Past kind of in a way hit on the multiverse aspect of things before the MCU did by, you know, sending Logan back in time to prevent the Days of Future Past future from happening. And so if you look at it from like the current MCU multiverse angle, then they created a new branch, right? So
Yeah.
basically that Professor X from the Days of Future Past, well, by fixing the future, he wouldn't exist. So if he's part of some sort of multiverse Illuminati, like he could be plucked from the timeline that got erased and is sitting on this Illuminati multiverse council. At least that's what I think.
Makes a lot of sense.
Tell them the truth.
I read something where Patrick Stewart was being asked about that, and he said like he had like a cold that day when they recorded it.
Yeah.
I was with Carice. We had just turned the Super Bowl on, and that commercial shows up, and I'm like, if you say it, I literally looked at her. She's like, just so you guys know, she's like the best friend I've ever had in my life. So this isn't unusual for how we talk to each other. I pointed at her and I said, if you talk, you finna be in real deep trouble, girl. Said it a little bit more politically correct than that, but we're gonna make it wise in here. And when I saw, because you hear his voice before you see them pan out. When I heard his voice, I literally go, and her dog ran up to me. Yeah, it was real funny.